A shocking new video has sent shockwaves through an already divided nation. Just when many believed the tragic shooting of Charlie Kirk at Utah University had been fully understood, a viral clip has surfaced online, one that directly contradicts the official version of events and raises powerful questions about whether the wrong man, Tyler Robinson, has been accused of one of the most controversial crimes in recent memory. The footage, now under forensic review, captures a calm man standing near the scene moments after the gunshot, hardly the behavior of a panicked lone shooter fleeing after committing a fatal act. The revelation has reignited public scrutiny, forcing both investigators and the public to confront deep inconsistencies in the evidence and the story told so far. If you're just joining this developing report, don't forget to subscribe for more updates as the investigation continues to unfold. From the very beginning, the case appeared simple, or at least, that was the impression given by early reports. Tyler Robinson, a young man attending the same event where Charlie Kirk was shot, was quickly identified as the prime suspect. Authorities claimed they had evidence connecting him to the scene, citing witness testimonies and digital traces allegedly placing him near the gunfire. But the new footage challenges the very foundation of that narrative. In the viral video, a man resembling Robinson is seen standing still, composed, and looking toward the chaos, not away from it. His body language, calm and measured, clashes with the description of a frantic shooter attempting to flee. This contrast between official claims and visible behavior has fueled online debate, with many now wondering whether Robinson was framed, or if investigators overlooked someone else entirely. Experts and analysts who reviewed the clip have noted major inconsistencies between the footage and the prosecution's established timeline. Early reports indicated that Robinson fired a single shot before escaping through a rear exit. Yet timestamps from the viral video suggest the alleged shooter remained in view well after the gunshot was heard. That discrepancy alone undermines much of the original case structure. Adding to the confusion is the discovery that surveillance footage from a critical angle, the camera located directly behind the stage, was never released to the public. Authorities later claimed the footage was unavailable due to technical issues, but many find that explanation insufficient, given how crucial that viewpoint would have been to verifying Robinson's position during the shooting. Eyewitnesses have further complicated the picture. Some reported hearing the gunfire come from the right side of the stage, while others swore it came from the balcony above. The lack of consensus among witnesses could be attributed to panic, but when paired with the new video evidence, it strengthens the argument that the investigation may have jumped to conclusions too soon. One witness even told local media that they saw a flash from a different direction than where Robinson was standing, a detail initially dismissed as unreliable but now being reevaluated by independent analysts. Digital forensics teams have begun mapping the lighting and camera angles to determine the trajectory of the gunshot and verify whether the viral clip aligns, or conflicts, with the official forensic evidence. Another critical point of contention is Robinson's background. By all accounts, he was a quiet, well-liked student with no history of violence or extremist views. His parents, upon learning of his alleged involvement, voluntarily turned him in, stating that their son would never do such a thing. That act of cooperation should have strengthened their credibility, yet it seems to have been ignored as the prosecution doubled down on the narrative of a lone, politically motivated gunman. The family's decision to trust the system now feels like a painful gamble, especially as mounting evidence suggests the case may not have been handled with full transparency. Forensic experts have confirmed they are re-examining the video using advanced digital mapping techniques to determine whether it was altered or authentic. If verified, it could rewrite the entire timeline of the shooting. Questions now swirl around why such footage, apparently captured by a bystander's phone, never appeared in the original investigation or courtroom proceedings. The defense team has seized on this omission, demanding access to all raw evidence and digital records. Their legal filings argue that much of the case was built on assumption, not verification, and they are calling for a full review of all forensic data, including the unreleased surveillance feeds. Public trust has once again been tested. The justice system, already under scrutiny for perceived political bias and selective transparency, faces growing backlash. Online, Social media platforms have become battlegrounds of speculation and outrage, with many accusing authorities of manipulating narratives to protect powerful interests. The sharp divide between those who accept the official account and those who see it as a cover-up has widened, mirroring the broader fractures within society. Even some political commentators, once confident in Robinson's guilt, are now urging caution, calling for the truth to be pursued, without fear or favoritism. The implications of this case go far beyond one man's innocence or guilt. At its heart lies a much larger issue: how truth can be distorted when institutions prioritize narrative over evidence. In an age of viral videos and instant outrage, information moves faster than facts can be verified, and yet, in this instance, it is that very viral clip that might hold the key to justice. If proven authentic, it exposes not just flaws in the investigation, but also a troubling pattern of how stories are shaped, controlled, and consumed. It's a reminder that transparency isn't optional in democracy. It's the very foundation that keeps public trust intact. As forensic teams continue their analysis and the courts prepare for another round of hearings, the world watches closely. Will the system correct itself, or will this case become another example of truth buried under institutional convenience? The answer may determine not only Tyler Robinson's fate, but also how future generations view justice in the digital age. In the end, this case isn't just about one shooting. It's about the courage to question, to dig deeper, and to demand honesty from those in power. Because when truth is hidden, accountability fades, and with it, the public's faith in justice itself. For continued coverage of this developing story, make sure to subscribe for updates as new details emerge.